if you want a car that makes you feel a little bit younger when you drive it, you generally go to Mazda. Well, in the case of these two, these are a bit more R18 for mature audiences, and of course, very successful audiences. Hey everyone, Vince here from AutoIndustriya, and we are at the Mazda Center of Excellence here in Laguna to take a look at two new Mazdas. These are both examples of the Mazda CX-90, their new flagship SUV. Actually, the CX-90 is kind of something a little bit more exclusive to us compared to a lot of other markets, because a lot of markets around the world do not get this vehicle. Now, what separates the CX-90 from the CX-9, you may be wondering, because it's not just a matter of adding a zero to it and calling it a day. What separates this is that this is an entirely new platform for Mazda. If you've seen my review of the Mazda CX-60, then you'll know why. Because Mazda is working on a new large platform that is basically front engine, rear wheel drive. Well, mostly rear wheel drive, 90% rear wheel drive, because it's also got a 10% front wheel drive, so it makes it a 90-10 all wheel drive kind of bias. So if you've seen my CX-60 video, you'll understand more or less what that kind of means. And also, this one is powered by an inline-6 mild hybrid engine. So yes, it's a longitudinal engine, meaning front to, all the cylinders are front to back. And also it's got a mild hybrid boost. Total power output is 284 PS, which is very impressive for something of this size. They've got two variants available in the Philippines. This one is a top-of-the-line 6-seater variant. We'll show you the interior in a bit. That one is the 8-seater variant, which is great for families. Now let's go check out the design. Like I said, the design is a bit more mature when it comes to the vehicle overall. That's why you see a larger grille with this kind of rather unique grille design here. It kind of looks like a chain link, something like that. The headlights, these are of course matrix LEDs, which is very, very different, very adaptive. It kind of alters the beam depending on what's in front to avoid dazzling the people, the cars oncoming. But the design itself, the new Coder design language of this one is a bit more muted. It doesn't have the hunches here like the Cheetah. It's not as aggressive as the other vehicles that we've seen from Mazda, but it does go for a very subtle elegance. I mean, same with the color of this one. They call this the Artisan Red. It's a bit darker than Soul Red, so it gives a more mature vibe overall. The one here in the back, it's coming in the rhodium white. I think that's what they call the color, but it's very, very striking what the difference is compared to this between the CX-9. Now let's check out inside, because both of these are 3-row SUVs. So this is the interior of the Mazda CX-90 HEV Turbo. As you can see, there's quite a lot of space inside. It's one of the best in Mazda. I think it's pretty much the best, because they really expanded the size of the vehicle to be able to accommodate 3 rows. This one, of course, is the prime seat, the best seat in the house, because you've got all the legroom, you've got 2 AC vents, you've got even your own climate control, USB-C ports, pockets, all that, the panoramic glass roof, and then you have your center armrest here. But as we'll show you later in the other variant, it's even nicer. But if you fold this down, well, you actually have access to a 3rd row. Barney, can you help me out with this one, please? Pull that up and slide it forward. Now, as you can see, there is a 3rd row with the vehicle, because this is an 8-seater, not a 7-seater. It's an 8-seater. So 2, 3 in the middle, and then 3 more in the very back. So just a few days ago, I had just come from the CX-60, my review of that, and stepping into this one, it's actually exactly the same, the dashboard layout. That's something noticeable with Mazda. When you jump from one vehicle to another, it tends to have a very, very similar characteristics with the design of the interior. This one, no different from the CX-60, which is actually pretty cool. I do like the interior of the CX-60 with the leather pad here. Of course, in this version, it does come with the black leather with the tan stripe there, the contrast stitching here. It's something very, very nice, and something I don't really see in a lot of vehicles. Now, looking at the dashboard, you do have a glass cockpit. meaning digital instrument cluster and digital screen right there. It's about 12.3 inches, I think, thereabouts. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. However, it's not the touchscreen kind. You have to use this. So we'll show you when we drive this what that is going to feel like. You do have the shifter control here, PRND, and then you have the paddle shifters over here, making it very, very interesting to use when you're driving it around, as we found out with some of the other models. But what I really want to show you is the exclusive variant, because the interior of that one is on a different level. So this is the Mazda CX-90 exclusive in the 6-seater configuration. And I couldn't resist not sitting in this one because it does look so nice. Now, you do have 2 seats in front, 2 seats in the middle with this center armrest, and another 2 seats in the back, although it is practically the same as the other one, but yeah, they kind of made it that it's only a 2-seater there. You also got a USB-C port, your own rear AC vents, just like in that one. But what's really nice here is that you can relax and not have to worry about anyone being here in the middle. This is a dedicated center armrest, 2 cup holders with your own it's a rather deep and spacious compartment right there. Your own climate control, 2 USB-C ports, and your rear AC vents all there with the panoramic glass roof here, and the sunshade if you want privacy. Of course, you'll still want to tint that, but still, there you go. Sitting in the driver's seat of the CX-90 exclusive, well, you can already tell the difference. The leather, very nice. It's got this quilted effect with the black trim here. But looking at the dashboard also, the materials they use are different. Of course, this is leather, same with the way they colored matched everything, very nice. But same with here. But what's really nice about what they did here, it's very, very soft. You might end up, don't touch this with anything oily or any grime on your hands. You're gonna regret that. But yeah, it's just like, if you have clean hands, you're well and good. Now, the feature set is pretty much the same as the other one. It also does come with the wireless charger, same as the other one. You got the full digital screen. And then let me get out of this view. It has all the same kind of creature comforts, meaning you have the adaptive or the radar cruise control with the lane function, all the advanced safety features with the front and rear cross traffic alert, among many others. But really, it's with the changes in the trim that makes this feel like a real cut above compared to a lot of anything else in this price range and in its class. Things like Hyundai Palisade, the Ford Explorer, this one, it really tries to punch into the luxury category with the way they appointed the interior. What Mazda is trying to do with the CX-90 is they're trying to move upmarket. They want to offer something a bit more luxurious, a bit more premium for their very loyal customers. That is actually the key, because what Mazda says is that from the CX-9, there's really nothing above that to be able to retain their loyal customer base. And of course, Mazda's customer base is very, very loyal to the brand because they enjoy the driving dynamics, they enjoy the quality of Mazda, and the ownership experience. That is something key with Mazda. And typically in the Philippines, well, when you buy a Mazda, you don't have to worry about service. You just bring it in, you just sign, and you're good to go. The same is the case, I think, with these 2 models. Now, when it comes to price, they don't have the final price for us yet, but what they're saying is somewhere between 3.5 million to around under 4 million. So we'll show you the price like somewhere over here or maybe over here, down there, wherever. And you guys let us know in the comments below what you think about the Mazda CX-90. But me personally, what I would want Mazda to do is I would want them to try to build a new brand all in all. Because if they want to go upmarket, why not try what Toyota did with Lexus or what Nissan did with Infiniti? This is Vince of AutoIndustriya.com. Thanks for watching. Wait, I'm going over here.